Sir.
Good.
Oh, man. Oh, enough of that. Mention on Monday. Mention on Monday.
Can't nobody do this. Can't nobody do this. Can't nobody do this.
What's up, Kayla? Got Kayla in the building. W Kayla. Oh, man. I'm gonna move that bit. What you got going on, gang? Let me know what you got going on, gang. Dig it, dig it, dig it. Back on. What's good, Morgan? What you got going, Morgan? Morgan is in the building. Kayla Morgan is in the building. And I'm just out here chilling. I ain't got nothing going on. No, I Savage do it. Savage just be chilling, yeah. Hold up. Oh, I got it. I got it, gang. By far, I got it. Niggas say got it cloudy in the Bentley, nigga. Squid you trying to see. They don't know what time it is, but I know it's time to eat. Put kid to sleep, had to go. So flu. Dang, my girl. I hope everybody feel better and get through it. No cap. I hope they feel better and get through their sickness. No cap. W Morgan in the chat. W Kyler too. No cap. This is real rap. Get the product every lap. Yo, what's up, Katie? Hit one piece. So yeah, just popping in, say hi. Okay, bet Morgan. Appreciate for coming in, gang. No cap. I appreciate that. Real spill. No cap. W Morgan, man. What you got going on? What everybody else got going on tonight, man? That same peak is every good as the pressure person who was in here the other night. Oh, that name was. Oh yeah, I ain't tripping, Morgan. I saw that earlier. I ain't tripping. I ain't even gonna trip, Morgan. No cap. I saw that earlier though. I said I ain't even gonna trip. Straight up. I saw it on my screen my head did earlier. I sure did see that. Bet Morgan. I appreciate you too though. I appreciate that. What everybody else got going on, man? Since gang said she gotta go see by the youngins real quick. W Morgan, man. No cap. W Morgan. Mm-hmm. Straight up. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm in chilling, gang. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm putting up that ass on the damn floor. We're gonna talk about a little dirt and I get in the house. I'm just out here vibing. I try to see everybody some little dirt. Damn, I forgot to put it in the description, gang. I forgot to put hashtag little dirt. I forgot about it, gang. I ain't gonna cap. I forgot. It'll be alright. We'll rock out just with it just like doing like this. Yeah, I'm just popping out, gang. Had to pop out real quick. Popping in and out. Y'all know how to do it. What's up, Toy? What you got going on, gang? W Toya in the building. W Toya, man. What you got cooking over there tonight? I know you mixing up a meal over there, Toy. Mixing it up. I don't want to hear that you don't eat that. I don't want to hear about it. Make some turkey wings, fried rice, broccoli and cheese. Okay, okay. I ain't too big of turkey wings, but I will eat them though. I ain't got no problem with them. That fried rice sound good too though. Good fried rice. W Toy with the W meal, man. No cap. Turkey wings. That fried rice. Bet. Something simple. That's what I'm talking about. W meal. You watching the NBA game? WNBA game. Who playing? I need to get on that GTA. What I need to do. I want me a new game though. I want to play something new. Something I ain't played before. WAK, what you got going on, AK? AK in the building. WAK, man. What you got going on, AK? King, AK, King, AK, King, AK. On the voice of the streets, on the voice of the streets, they name it. WAK in the building, man. Straight up. Know he in the building. We know he in the building. Just barely like you, fam, watching the Raptors game versus the Rockets. I think Latoya said he was. I mean, she was watching basketball too. What team you going for, Toy? Hold up. Oh, she said neither one. Toy said bump it. Yeah, you waiting on them Lakers. Toy said she waiting on them Lakers to play. Shout out to the Lakers. Yeah, W Lakers. Sitting in the truck, smoking on the blunt. And I think somebody shooting. The music keep calling my phone. I'm here to straight to it. Getting money by the mail. I just got back with my super bill. Now I'm dancing in the trap. That's how I feel. You know the sloppy killer player. I can't do nothing to it. Please get out my way because I got road rage. I'm about to roll the one down and start throwing like grenades. I saw you, bro, working this morning. Oh yeah. I wasn't feeling good this morning either. I supposed to did a longer screen than that. Oh, AK. I started feeling bad. I had to end that bit. No cap, AK. I don't know why I had started feeling bad like that. I had started feeling like nauseous on the damn stomach. Just got out my way because I got road rage. Heck yeah. I don't know what the real was going on. I don't know if it was the the trash or what. There's a lot of NBA games on NBA League Pass tonight. Okay. So they got a lot of little different things going on with basketball tonight then. Okay. W basketball, man. Glad you feeling better now, man. I appreciate that too. I'm glad I'm feeling better too. For real, for real. No doubt. Oh, but I can leave my light in that bit. Gotta have that bit, man. Smoke coming out my sunroof. A nigga shine. Oh, look at that smoke falling out of that bit. Smoke coming out my sunroof. A nigga shine. See, that's the man of the hour. The man of the hour. The man of the hour got the power. Now I'm just playing. I'm just playing. What y'all got going? Y'all, oh, y'all say y'all watch the basketball though. I ain't got nothing going on, okay? I said I'm gonna hop on this bit right quick. I said y'all know I was gonna hop on this bit. Bump that. I'm hopping on it. Yes, sir. I'm at, look at that cat. That's a big ass cat right here. Look at that bit, y'all. Look at that cat. That bit big. Look at that bit. Bit big. It's a big ass cat. Call that bit Garfield. Did you see? Did you see? Hold up. Did you see? No, I didn't see that, gang. Nah, it's neighborhood cats. There be a lot of them. They be up here around the doors. I stay over here in this apartment complex, so they be around the doors over there, bit. Just sit around the doors. The neighborhood cats. No, I didn't see that, bro. I gotta see. I gotta look at that. Yeah, I gotta look at that and see what's up with that. When did it happen? Yesterday or today? He said, "Yo, little Diddy, what you doing?" It's Diddy. I'm in the city. It's Diddy, and I'm in the city. Straight up. I am in the city. Toy talking about nobody's name in here. They be calling me all type of names in here, Toy. They be calling me all type of names, and it's great. He said, shit, I'm dead in 2 days. We get the Diddy bopping there. She's fucking me. Oh, shit. Get the Diddy bopping real quick, ain't it? I be on the scene and get the Diddy bopping. I live on the block, so how you not on me without it? Straight up. They turned the rich homie corn on the nigga. Shout out to Corn in the building. Rich homie Corn. Long live Rich homie. Rich homie, babe. My nigga been hustling, trying to make him something. Ain't no telling what he'll do for the paper. Ain't no telling. What do you say? Souffle, I'm straight. I dropped top of my whip, baby. That car and driving make you feel some type of way. That custom brightly make you feel some type of way. I need to be going in here to put up some not like quick. I'm talking about some stuff. Yeah, they is for real, for real, for real though. They is though, Toy. My nigga been hustling, trying to make him something. Ain't no telling what he'll do but pay. Souffle, okay. I'm a smooth operator. I dropped top of my whip, baby. That custom brightly make you feel some type of way. Yes, sir. I ain't lying today when I say I love my. You don't know nothing about that, Toy. You don't know nothing about that. That's a classic. You don't know nothing about it. Stop it. Stop it. That's a classic. You don't know nothing about it. Stop it. Stop it. uh, mm, let's see. What we got in them YouTube streets with that content. Let's see what we got with that content in them YouTube streets, man. I don't know why I was looking at that earlier. Hold up, man. I need to get my water right quick. I ain't lying today when I said it all like Queen Latifah. Still. If the Dirt beats his case, is he the greatest to come out of Chicago? Uh, if LeDirt beat his case, is he the greatest to come out of Chicago? Yeah, because if he beat all of that, bro, was to him, yeah, bro. And the evidence they got on him, hold on. But look, he might beat it now because old boy them joined. Brian Steele them joined. Hold up. They got it. Hold on. See some right quick. Why my sound ain't
Defense
playing?
for Lil Durk's murder case. Brian Steele, the truth. What chances do you give Lil Durk of beating this murder charge with Brian Steele and Drew Finland as his attorneys? Let's take a look at the link. So this is essentially like the modern incarnation of the OJ squad. Oh yeah. OJ defense squad. Johnny Cochran and the boys. Yeah, all them coming together to form a super team up. So Young Thug had a tweet about it. He said,
Hold up. He would be great. He would be the GOAT for sure.
He said,
yeah, he would for real. All that stuff he facing, he would be the GOAT for sure. For real, Marlo. Real talk.
So he basically
Told you. So you feel like King Von, the greatest coming out of Chicago?
Maybe whispering.
Let me know that. You think King Von, the realest one coming out of Chicago? Told you. Let me know. Shout out to Von. Shout out to Durk. Chief Key. Yeah, shout out to Chief Key. He, you know what? I applaud Chief Key because you know what he did? He came in the game, made a name, even though he was doing the thing in the street. But get what he did? He left. He left Chicago. And that's what Von and Durk should have did. They should have left. Chief Key left and he ain't looked back since. Yeah, Chief Key left and he ain't looked back. Them boys should have did just like Chief Key did. You- Did Cheat? Let's say, can we say Cheeky made the sound for drill game? Can we say that? Did Cheeky make the sound for drill? Let me know, gang. He came in with that love so hit on with that cobra. Now that boy's love over. They do it off of so. Boy, y'all roll, boy, bro, y'all so come on now. That when that nigga had that 50 cent on that bit. That was a hard track. When that bit there come on, that track there, alright. That bit be hard. Hold up.
Literally. No, they don't. No, they don't. I'm trying to catch who he trying to mimic. I'm trying to like the YSL Woody. Yeah, that's definitely a Young Thug voice. Okay, like, Woody do be whispering. Young Woody. Shout out to my niggas in Atlanta. I ain't gonna let them do y'all like that. I didn't say all people from Atlanta. South up here, bro. We ain't gonna let them do all that. I bled Atlanta way harder the other day. We ain't gonna let niggas do that. Have y'all seen though the little highlight that's
what
going
about
around
Yellow
Brian
Beezy?
Steele where this woman's interviewing him?
You saying like what you saying?
Conviction rate.
What's your question about Yellow Beezy? Miss Independent. Hold on. What's your question about Yellow Beezy, Miss Independent? Let me know. I listen to a lot of King Von and Chief Key music. I didn't I didn't know King Von until that happened to him, Toya. No cap. I didn't know that till that happened. Until that happened to him. Like I say, I've seen him ride with Durk, but I just thought he was just a little sidekick. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Yeah, Cheeky, man. Shoot, my brother put me on Cheeky. He used to listen to Cheeky all the time. That's how I knew about Cheeky. Yeah, he put me on Cheeky. That was the era back then with the Cheeky era. That was the era, really, though. Do you think he gonna be free? Uh, it's hard to say right now. And he might be. He might walk. Miss Independent. Reason why I say that because the evidence they got with Yellow Beezy, they just got somebody. He just withdrawed the money out the bank. But that's all what we know. They saying they got evidence. I mean, gigabytes of evidence against him. So that kind of scared me too a little bit. They got gigabytes, big hard drive, flash drives of evidence. So I don't know. I don't know, gang. It's really kind of rocky with that. I can't. All I can do is just sit back and watch what's gonna happen with that Yellow Bees trial because it really tricky because they saying they got that amount of evidence on them. The evidence they say they got on them. Man, all right. That's how I feel about it. I don't know, but I'm just saying about that bank thing. I don't think they gonna stick that bank thing. He might beat that bank chart. He might beat that bank chart. Cause they say he withdrew 40,000. He could have got that for anything, gang. Yeah, Yellow Beezy could have got that for anything. Yeah, you Yellow Beezy, nigga. I went and paid for this. I bought this for my, you know what I'm saying? If he got something that showed that he did something that 40,000 game, he gonna be good. But if he ain't got nothing that can show what he did with that 40,000 when he withdrawed it, I don't know, gang. I don't know if they gonna be able to. You know what I'm saying? I think I gotta see what them evidence is. We don't know because they ain't really showing their hand like that. You know what I'm saying right now? They ain't really showing. They just giving us little nuggets here and there, and you know what I'm saying. Ain't really giving. They just giving us crumbs right now. That trial stuff, we really gonna know some shit. You know what I'm saying? That how it was in the Young Dog trial. Everybody was saying this and that with the Young Dog trial, this and that. That was gonna happen. This person gonna get caught, bro. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of stuff that people said on the internet, none of that stuff happened. You don't know really what happened until the trial happened, gang. No cap. When the trial happened, when the trial really come, you be like, dang, you really find out some stuff when the trial come, gang. Because that's when they really show their hand. Oh shit, hold up, gang. Yeah, they show their hand. They show their hand in in them trial, gang. He said RP Mo 3, yeah, RP Mo 3 for real, for real. RP Mo 3, man. For real. That was crazy with him too though. But y'all gotta understand with him too, Toy. Them boys just were going back and forth, so yo, what up, homie? Big up from London. It's 2 a.m. up in this motherfucker. Oh, man, what's up, gang? Salute to London. My bad, I ain't even see your comment, gang. Salute, gang. Appreciate you for being on here. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button for me, gang. If you don't mind, my boy, do that for me. Go and do that, duh. Do that. Yeah, go on and do that. Go on and do that. Straight up. Y'all don't remember that on Major Pain. Y'all remember that. I say, I don't think y'all watching Major Pain. Yeah, I ain't watching Major Pain. But anyway, like I was saying though, gang. With the Durk, I mean, the Mo 3 situation, Yellow Bees, and like I said, we just gotta wait that trial come. When that trial come, we really gonna see what they really got though. When they show their hand, We really, I believe we're gonna find out some stuff that we don't really know about, gang. I'm telling you, it always be like that, gang. It always be like that. We end up finding out something that we never knew about. It gonna shock the world. It always be like that. And I'm not saying I don't want neither party to get out. I'm just saying we never know what they got on the boys, and we never know what the jury gonna do and decide. Because listen, at the same time, they can have a lot of evidence on it, but it's up to the jury. You got to prove to the jury that them boys did it. Yeah, you gonna have to prove it to the jury. Yeah, you gonna have to prove that to the jury. It's all about proving to the jury. If them juries say innocent, innocent. Jury say you guilty, guilty. What Future said, ain't no way around. Ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around. Ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it. He said, you miss Mo 3. Mo 3 used to be sliding now. Mo 3 used to be sliding, no cap. Yeah. Mo 3 used to be sliding. Who you got out of Mo 3 and Yellow Beezer, my Miss Independent? Let me know now. Mo 3, Yellow Beezer. Go. Who you got? Or who y'all got? Who y'all got winning, man? I already knew who y'all probably put. Out of Mo 3 and Yellow Beezer, I'm gonna put I'd probably say Mo 3 gang. Yeah, I'd probably say Mo 3. Yeah, I'd say Mo 3.
A lot of dry rubs out there, but they're nothing like the dry rubs in here.
Shut up. Hold up.
Folks, Lil Durk's situation is very, very bad. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, okay? A lot of people have said he's cooked. A lot of people have said he's finished. He's got no chance of beating these murder for hire charges that seem pretty easy to connect to him, but there is now a great hope, okay? There is a great silver-haired hope. He has hired Brian Steele, okay? The guy that got Young Thug off of his serious racketeering charges, okay?
Yellow Beezy?
Some have described it
I
as
said
Brian
Mo
Steele
3.
helped Young Thug get
Shout out to
away
Yellow
with murder,
Beezy, though.
metaphorically speaking, of course, in the
Yellow
courtroom.
Beezy can
But
ride, too, though.
basically, he actually managed to get Young Thug back out here in these streets after Young Thug was accused of leading a serious conspiracy, a criminal gang that did actually commit murder at least once. Brian Steele might be the guy to get him off. Now, this all comes out amid some interesting news.
Brian Steele
Lil
might get
Durk's
him
trial
out,
was
though.
actually delayed until August 2026. And he
August
basically
2026,
didn't
gang.
necessarily get the severance that he was looking for.
Lil
So he
Durk
was trying to
tried
pull a smart little
going
slippery move, separating his trial
August.
from his alleged accomplices. And I think the idea was that he could let them go for trial first, even if Durk went for trial first, basically to separate it and try and make it so Durk's going to be not guilty of the conspiracy to do the murder for hire, and that his homeboys, if they go down for murder, well, that was their little errand that they ran on themselves, okay? His trial was delayed until August. The judge denied the severance request. He was trying to get his speedy trial on, and they weren't letting it happen, okay? The judge denied a request from his co-defendants to be tried separately. That play, unfortunately, didn't work out. So they would be still facing a joint trial. It's currently set for August the 20th, 2026, which would be just about 4 years from when the murder actually happened. Or would it be 3 years? 22, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be 4 years. That would actually be 4 years since the murder took place. So basically, the judge rejected the request for separating the trials, emphasized the defendants are accused of participating in the same alleged conspiracy and are typically tried together. The bar for separation is high. That would have been a good move. The judge isn't feeling it.
all right, and they noted that a lot of the evidence would overlap regardless of whether the cases were separated, making a joint trial appropriate route forward. That was probably a very, very disappointing result for Durk. But back to Brian Steele, the great hope that Durk might be actually getting freed. During a recent appearance on Killer Mike's podcast, Brian Steele confidently stated that the feds really aren't a problem, all right, and he would elaborate basically on why they have such a high conviction rate unless you got Brian Steele in your corner. This is basically what he said.
So 94. I'll give you.
Claiming that they dropped so much evidence onto you that it's hard to even get through it. And now that's apparently true because Lil Durk's case, there's apparently thousands and thousands and thousands, gigabytes to terabytes of files.
What I told y'all.
But interestingly, okay, Brian Steele is saying that, you know, that 95% conviction rate is not with us, not with my firm. You dropped the bag, but he's saying that it is very expensive. It costs a lot of money to have Brian Steele on your side. Now, following his success with Young Thug,
Yeah, you gotta have that money to get Brian Steele.
He would join Diddy's defense team. Actually, Brian Steele. So look, he's a good lawyer, right? He's very good. He can whitewash Diddy's history. You know, let's overlook the fact that, you know, some people weren't so happy to be there. Let's overlook the fact that he was beating the brakes off the Cassie in a hotel hallway, and that clearly is indicative of the way that he was treating people that were trying to escape. But anyway, all right, they want to. Brian Steele's a master, all right? He's a master of this, and he's going to go and do the same thing for Lil Durk. Now, fans would go crazy over the news that Brian Steele would be hired by Lil Durk, and people would be claiming that Lil Durk is building an unstoppable legal army. He's got Brian Steele, and he's got billion-dollar lawyer Drew Findling. He is throwing everything at the wall and seeing what will stick. And people are ecstatic in the Lil Durk subreddit. They're saying, Durk hires Brian Steele, yes! They are overjoyed. That's what the F you do, bro. I was waiting for this. He's building an army of high-quality lawyers. Right, that one lawyer from Insta was right. Had Durk not said that stuff on Academics podcast, if he got that severance, the case will be so easy. Hopefully he still beats it. Right, the St. Trenches News said it first, but yeah, I agree. Drew showed his hand by going on DJ Academics and Vlad. Right, so I think it's interesting. It's smart, really, that Drew Findling went on both of those podcasts, because then you can say, well, this is something that everybody's doing. I've been on those podcasts. You know, it's all good. But Durk did tell on himself in those interviews. Let's be honest with ourselves here, okay? He was saying Drew and Brian Steele together. Even Durk must know his odds aren't looking good.
He did.
Right? Still got Drew on the case, both of these lawyers together. Right?
He did what his son said. He got
let's go to
back
OTF
in
and
blood.
5.
Yeah,
They're saying he's coming
facts,
home.
Toys.
So a lot of people are drinking the Kool-Aid on
Facts,
Durk
he got it back in blood.
now,
Facts.
okay, they're saying he might be coming home.
A lot of people been talking about that song, Toys.
Not with us.
A lot of people been talking about that song. No
cap. He might be coming home. This is the truth. Right? Thug's case was a state case, not a Fed case, but hopefully Drew Findling and Brian Steele can get the goat out of that jam. Saying he was on the Diddy case too. They're saying he saved him. Diddy was looking at 20 years and he got 2.5. Well, that's the thing. It's very easy to kind of whitewash the situation and say you saved him. Bro's sitting in 50 months of federal confinement. Is that a win for what you said was only prostitution? I don't know. Bro, y'all be confused as conviction rate is based on everything like probation and everything included. Durk got some badass lawyers right now. Just watch how that turn out. They don't got nothing on him apart from all the stuff they got on him. They're saying that Brian Steele is the judgiest and biggest op. They're saying didn't beat that case and gave Thugs 15 years probation. Couldn't get Thugs property back or chains. Wow, what a massive lower. Taking a plea in a state case. Images of a federal case. He's folding. They said Steele advised Thug not to take the deal. Thug didn't want to stay in jail, so the trial just ended, right? They said he needs to pull it out. He's going to pull it out in clutch, all right? He's going to save him, but I don't know. I personally am not sure if it's going to be enough. Oh, boy, that's a shame that this content has been removed, but I think this was what we already knew. That Brian Steele is on the case. Brian Steele and Drew Findling, that's a whole lot of money. Durk's either going to come home or he's going to be free. He's going to be doing life in prison. But one thing's for sure, he will not have a lot of money left at the end of this. Okay? His life is on the line. He's literally got to send the blitz.
So y'all think Lil Durk gonna go broke after this game?
He's gonna lie based on the fact that he's got them two.
Y'all think Lil Durk gonna go broke after this? Y'all let me know in the comments, gang. Y'all think Lil Durk gonna go completely broke after this? After playing both lawyer, I mean, you know, lawyer fees and everything. Y'all think he gonna go completely broke or what? Let me know, gang.
He's beaten the case. Remember this comment. Paid lawyers lose cases all the time. It's definitely a good look for these lawyers. It's definitely a good profile. Now, people would point to an interesting old tweet where Young Thug actually claimed that he was the one who sent Brian Steele to help Durk. This is something that was apparently denied. Durk's girl, India, basically denied that this was the case, said Bro wasn't lying. Young Thug tweeted, "All you new junkies in OTF just know I'm the one that sent Brad Steele to help him on my dime." Right? All new feds in DOJ just know I'm the one who sent evidence to help y'all on my time. They still think Young Thug bit the cheese, unfortunately, and a bologna sandwich while he was there, but we've all moved on from that, okay? Now, OTF members would come out once again and deny Thug had anything to do with Brian Steele joining the team. Okay, this basically was somebody basically saying, FYI, Durk has his own money, stop playing with him. If you know, free Durk. They're saying that basically Thug didn't pay the bill. Saying Durk, people are calling out people running with the narrative like Thug hired Brian Steele to help him. Saying Thug obviously sent him his way. Not going to say Thug hired him, but he probably just put him on. Saying or Durk could reach out on his own time, his own dime. You be talking like he exclusively only defends Thug.
That's gonna be lit if they free Durk though, for real. He gonna throw a concert, a tour like he did NBA YoungBoy. You see how NBA YoungBoy did when he got out of house arrest? That's how Durk gonna do it if they let him out. If he get free, he gonna sell out. That boy gonna sell out. I know he is.
Okay, lawyer for workers, he's been pretty prolific.
Mark my word. And the Durk get out of this, that boy is gonna sell out everywhere. I'm telling you now. Young boy sold out.
August 2026. If you listen to the noise, all you're gonna hear is Durk is
coming up now.
Nobody's there for Durk. Motion denied, but that's just the noise. The fact of the matter is, his
Yellow
trial
Bees
team
about to
has
find out
won
who
a
snitched
number
on
of
him.
points in this case. The indictments, there's been 3 indictments.
We was just
each
over here
time.
talking about
The
Mo3 and
allegations
Yellow
against Durk
Bees.
have thinned out. Some of the evidence that they wanted to use has actually been withdrawn so that the judge didn't have to exclude it. I'm going to take you through it piece by piece. I'll leave the best parts for the end. First, when they charged Durk, the main allegation about him rapping in his lyrics was this lyric about him going, told me they got natty, got location, green light, seen your son on the news screaming, no, no. Okay, that lyric. If you play that lyric, then you play the video of Quando next to the murdered victim, no, you would have won major points with the jury. That lyric's not in the indictment anymore because Finling showed that those lyrics were written well before the murder. A couple more points. When they bought this case, they said the conspiracy started in August 2022. That's when Durk arranged to get these rentals, these flights. That's when he made arrangements.
So that was what?
Then
it was where?
August
2022?
The conspiracy started back when Von died in November 2020. And they had to do that because they knew before the murder. Couple more points. When they bought this case, they said the conspiracy started in August 2022. That's when
it started in August 2022. Oh, okay. So it started in August 2022. The conspiracy started, gang. When they were plotting.
Arranged to get these rentals, these flights. That's when he made arrangements for the bounty. Then they switched that and they said, actually, the conspiracy started back when Von died in November 2020. And they had to do that because they needed to bring in more lyrics. They needed to bring in Instagram comments and the podcast comments to build that whole story because it wasn't enough to just...
What the hell comments got to do with the hell?
And show him renting cars. Maybe they're not going to be able to show all that. Let's extend it back. Let's give the jury a bigger story. They withdrew evidence of a 2022 incident in Chicago, which appears to have been them wanting to show that, hey, look, another time in Chicago back in 2022, he paid for people to go do violence. Well, they took that off the table and they said, hey, not going to talk about any of that. And here's the big one. When they charged Durk, they said in the indictment about the bounty that at the direction of defendant Durk Banks, defendant Wilson, that's OTF Didi, would pay the bounty or monetary reward to the shooters. That's gone. We know
so he was going to pay.
Wilson is going to trial. So their main out.
So they're saying Durk was going to put a bag, put that bag down.
Durk told Didi to pay the shooters is gone, and they're pivoting to another way to prove the bounty. What did they pivot to? They say the consideration, the thing Durk promised for the murder, was lucrative music opportunities with OTF, putting people in videos. That's their theory of the bounty payment. That is where you make your defense. The murder for hire statute requires quid pro quo. The murder has to be committed in exchange for something of economic value, not an after-the-fact gift, not something that you would have just happened anyway, not something you do normally as part of your business, an actual contract. Okay, and if all the government can do is point out that the shooters
said, sorry, but I love Lil Durk.
The jury has a
Shout
real
out to
question
Durk.
to answer about that was a murder contract or just some other part of a relationship between
I heard
a lot of
NBA
people who are
YoungBoy
connected in a lot of
going
ways.
broke.
Little Durk update. The trial has been
Floyd
put.
Mayweather.
Check out part 2 because I do
Say
think
he
that's
going,
very interesting.
He
and
going
I do
broke.
think that it is a good point. If they can't prove there was at least conversations where Durk was saying that he was
I don't know.
that is going to cause the case to fall apart.
If he can Floyd, if you said that's Floyd Mayweather father-in-law,
to saying, hey,
I don't
exploiting
know.
people in music videos, they
I
also
don't think he gonna let his father-in-law go
the
broke.
original indictment, there was no stalking charge. In the second superseding
So you heard the
indictment
same
against Durk, they
thing?
added
I
a
don't
stalking
know.
charge. And the
I don't think he's gonna
stalking
let
charge is important because it doesn't
his
require any
father-in-law go
contract.
broke,
No quid pro quo, no
gang.
bounty, no payment theory. You can add that charge and simply prove that, hey, he was telling people to go do this. He didn't necessarily pay them to go do a murder, but he was telling them to go follow that guy. He was telling them to go stalk that guy. And a jury
I know it. He's supposed to be fighting Mike Tyson.
hey, not exactly sure here.
Who y'all got, Tyson or Mayweather, gang?
Very, very suspicious individual over here. I'm gonna go ahead and hit
Mike
him with
Tyson or Mayweather,
so,
who y'all got?
when the
Let me
government
know.
puts in that fallback charge later in the case, that tells you that they're not 100% sure on their theory, that they acknowledge that, hey, we need to have a fallback here. Keep an eye out for a couple things. One, the motion for an anonymous jury is still hanging out there. That means that the jurors go in there and their identities and names and addresses are not revealed. If that motion gets granted, it's going to change the complexion of this case significantly, because if you're a juror and you go in there and the judge tells you, hey, we're going to keep everything confidential.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Hold
on, let me look it up right quick.
Well, you might rule a certain way based on hearing that information.
I'm finna look it up right quick.
Not all of the lyrics have been ruled on. A lot of the lyrics, especially those lyrics that have to do with bounties, the judge said, hey, when we get to closer to trial and I see how the government is going to try to prove a bounty, that's when I'll decide whether these lyrics about bounties are relevant. One thing to keep it a buck, and
it posted pointing to April 25th. So it's supposed to happen around April 25th.
That's how it's supposed to be. The podcast comments, but
yep.
I just don't be hearing
April
those
25th.
comments anymore about sliding for Vaughn. All that stuff is in. All that stuff is incredibly damaging to Durk. Had those things not been released into the public record, my God, this would be a much easier case to defend. All that being said, Durk trial, August 2026, this will be a trial for the ages.
So I do agree, and I think that if Durk loses this case, it is going to be his own undoing. He can hire all the lawyers that he wants, but he made a lot of statements that he knows he shouldn't have made. He told on himself non-stop. He made it very obvious to the general public that he was responsible for this murder, and now it basically is Operation Backtrack. Get the best lawyers you can to try and cover that up. That's just the fact of it, okay? Sorry if I offended anybody with that opinion, but it is what it is. So we'll be keeping an eye out. When August rolls around, we will be covering this trial extensively, as I'm sure you can guess. And, we're just going to have to wait and see. We gonna see. Okay? But let me know what you think of that. Let me know what you think does.
Yeah, right. We gonna see. We gonna see. Yeah, right. Yeah, we gonna see. We're gonna see what's up. I keep telling everybody. They saying they got this and that, this evidence, that evidence. Let's wait and see what they got. Let's wait when trials start. Hold on, let's look up when trial. What they just said in August. Let's make sure. Them are the facts. Let's make sure. Hold up. The Durk recruit attorney. The Durk trial. Oh, yeah, August. It's gonna be in August, gang. August of this year. It's gonna be in August, gang. We got like 5 minutes on here. Mayweather versus Tyson expedition fight sometime this spring. Oh yeah, that fight there, that's coming this spring. Yeah. Hold on. That's around. Hold on. It just said I just had looked it up. Hold on, I got you. Like that was Mayweather. I meant what fight we looking for? Not fight. No date been set yet. Oh, you talking about for the fight? It said pointed to. Hold up. Oh, it say it is being planned for 2026. Reports initially pointing to April 25th. So they trying to schedule it around April the 25th game. Yeah, they trying to schedule it around that time they saying. Yeah, it'll be in April. Just going for Mike Tyson. I don't know. I'm going for Mayweather. I ain't gonna cap. I gotta go for Mayweather, man. I gotta go for Mayweather. You from Compton? Nah, I ain't from Compton, gang. Where you from? You asking me a whole lot of questions now, brother. Are you Kendrick Lamar? Yep, I'm Kendrick Lamar. I'm Kendrick Lamar. I feel good. Get the my fag. Squabble up. Squabble up. Squabble up. Hey, hey, squabble up. Someone's like, yo, OMG. Stop it. Stop it. Got some crazy folks coming in tonight. I already see it. I already see them coming in acting crazy. Said, am I part of the Four Kings? Yo, no mercy. You a part of the Kings? All everything, my boy. You part of the Sabbath? Everything, gang. You know that. You ain't even gotta ask me that, gang. No cap, no mercy. W, no mercy in the building. No cap. Nigga, I'ma never say die. No mercy. You ain't even supposed to ask me that. You supposed to say, nigga, I'ma never say die. No mercy. No mercy. Dang, W, Isaiah told me I wasn't, and I didn't know it. Who is Isaiah? Who Isaiah is? I don't know Isaiah. He don't speak for you over here. Whoever Isaiah is. He don't speak for you over here, my boy. No cap. Yeah, he don't speak for you over here, my boy. You forever official over here. No cap. Been a bit an hour. Isaiah. Yeah, I gotta look him up. I gotta look him up. But I'm finna get ready. I think I'm finna get ready to get up out of here, gang. I'm sleeping. Oh shit, that nigga like man. Hey, I know I gotta go now. I gotta get my show, gang. W gang. We'll be back with some more screams, gang. W game. So I'm off tomorrow, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it up, do it big. You know what I'm talking about? So do it up, do it big, split a nigga wig, huh?